Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's the Truth Serum. Uh, I hope everybody had a good weekend. The sun is shining. Everything's good. If you gambled, I hope you made a score. Um, if you're new here, you're welcome. It's not a traditional channel. It's a small channel. Like you see, no big production or anything, but I get it done anyways. I'm going to start doing, I said I wasn't going to do any Mafia stories anymore, but maybe we'll just do Mafia Monday and then we'll go back to the Planet Walmart series with all the psychos running around Walmart. So we're getting there. If you come in and join, I appreciate your support. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and all that. There's a link to my book. I like to eat too. Baloney gets old. All right, enough of that gibberish. Um, I was running around for a family up north, and people would come and go, and there was a bar at the club, and then the wise guys would be in the back, and then I would run for bread and milk or whatever I had to do in a low capacity. I was not a made member. I don't want to be a made member. And people would come and go in the bar, and sometimes the families of these wise guys would come in, sons, nephews, daughter, anybody, and they'd get cocked on their asses. They would just get drunk, talk a lot of shit, talk a lot of gangster stuff. And I didn't get immersed into it. I knew a couple people that were, half saying talk. But the one night, this kid about my age, he was a cool dude. He was never really, he would come and go and we'd maybe talk sports or some gambling action or anything. But on this particular night, he got totaled. And I actually had to call the boss, Sam, and say, there's a guy down here. He's talking all kinds of smack, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. So apparently what had happened was his father got killed. His father was a member in the Mafia, and he got killed. And this kid was probably about 10 years old when his dad got killed as a member in the Mafia. So now this guy's about 20, 22 years old. And he's talking about his father's killer is getting out of prison. And he's saying some pretty stuff. Yes, you might consider it just the liquor. The liquor is talking, and he's just letting some steam off because he was a 10-year-old boy watching his dad go off to prison. And then probably through those years, through his teenage years, he had to go visit his dad in prison. And some people want revenge. I mean, and so he come in another time, and I said, "Oh, how's your dad?" Because his dad, the guy, the killer, he got out, but he wasn't frequenting the club. I think he might have had a lot of different bullseyes on his back, but he didn't rat. I mean, he didn't rat on other types of things, but he did his time like a man. And I told the kid the one time, you better be careful what you're talking about running around here, because this guy's a killer, no doubt. And you might be biting off more than you can chew. And then he's telling me, well, if he comes around, I'm not gathering information for any of that stuff. That's your business. Don't tie me into this web. I'm not doing surveillance or eavesdropping. I don't care. That's between you two. Leave it alone. Go on and let him live his life and whatever. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Be very careful. And so one night he's in there, and he's talking shit like, I I know where he is. He's gonna go do this and that, and I think, well, everybody's gamblers. There's gambling joints, and they're gamblers. So, I mean, if you want to find somebody, more or less, you can look at 4 places, 5 places in the city, and you're gonna find who you want to find. Different clubs, different gambling establishments, off-track betting, and um, he waited on the guy, and the guy he was following him, I guess. This is all secondary information. I don't have no privileged information. I don't know. This is gossip after the fact. That's all. This is gossip after the fact. And I guess he was tracking him down, and this other guy knew he was coming for him, and he actually got a shot off at him, but the kid got him, and I wasn't aware. But I remember a time during that period of time when I came into the club. This guy must have come into the club, and they had the back part. Now, you don't want to kill nobody in the club. Off limits. You don't want to do it. I mean, obviously, you don't want to do any killings in the club because you figure it out. And I'm guessing that he came in there talking smack, and somebody got him in the back, in the back kitchen area, and so he might have got revenge on his father's killer, but then he got it too. But I'm guessing that his father's killer got away, and that was just gibberish. But I'm not guessing that they got him. They got him, and a father and son lost in that world, and that's just the way it goes. They're just hotheads. They can't leave things alone. Okay, your father's killer is getting out of prison. Go ahead, live life. You're waiting 10 years for him to get out and everything. And I think this guy, the mob, he just went to New York City, and they just spread a rumor like the victim's son got him. No, they got the son too, and he seemed like just a normal type of kid, intelligent, personable, sense of humor, and he just had that thing stuck on his mind. You know, they took my dad, blah blah blah. He's in prison. It's tough on a 10-year-old kid, and Mafia, I don't do any more of this. I'm just going to maybe do 1 or 2 a month of the mob videos, because you know what? You've heard it all before. You've heard it all. He got whacked. Yeah, they followed him. Yeah, he was in. Yeah, how far can you feed off of this bone? This bone is empty. How far can you be? The people want to hear mob stories. Isn't there anything else interesting or entertaining in life? We're going to try to find that out on the Truth Serum. Hopefully we can rise up to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll do it like that. I appreciate you folks coming in here. And in like traditional mafia, when you hear the mafia, you think New York City. Boom. First thing in your mental schema of knowledge, and New York City. Just because a geographical area such as New York City, it seems like mob headquarters. The mob was in Buffalo, Rochester, Cleveland. There's killers everywhere. Niagara Falls. Just based by like, are they more dangerous in New York City than Niagara Falls? No. Murder's murder anywhere. And, had descendants of the, like, Tadaro, Magadino, Valente. I knew some descendants at school, ironically, good-looking boys, and they were actually descendant of Magadino and Tadaro, and it was refreshing to see how their trajectory went into academics, and they weren't gonna get caught up in rackets and violence and everything else. Good. I wish I knew where they were today, because we had a lot of fun. And and there was tragedy, I know, in that kid's family, my buddy from school, from college, and he didn't seek revenge. I think he lost 2 elders, and he didn't seek revenge. I knew what happened, but he didn't know that I knew. I knew just from whatever, but and he didn't try to act like a gangster. He didn't try to act like a Guido, tough guy. He was very personable, very likable, intelligent, and focused. And it's just not all these Italian Guidos that you seem like are stupid with low IQs. No, there's intelligent, as with any nationality or race, but you just see crazy, stupid, low IQ people on YouTube and social media, and you just think that is like the verdict on these Italians and Sicilians. No, the smartest, most intelligent people on planet Earth are Italian and Sicilian, as well as other different races. But I think sometimes Italians and Sicilians get a bad name because they just think like, oh yeah, they don't have any education, they're just violent, and they're just, no. Good people in any race, black, white, Italian, or any nationality, But that was refreshing that those boys went in the right way, the good way, the right path. So that's that, folks. If you can support me, there's a link to my book if you want. It's a great read. They dead missed. I'm an author also, and we're gonna do these crazy Walmart, Planet Walmart, with all that. Walmart is just like this alternate universe of just insanity and wow. So thank you, folks. On the way out, hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, and all that. We hit 500. Let's get 1,000 if we can. I'm trying. I'm fighting hard. So God bless y'all. Stay great. Have a good day, and tune back in if you can and support me. I appreciate it. Thank you.